Today I am walking you through all of the ability card changes that happened with the newest Red Dead Online title update 1.06. Today is March 3rd for those viewing in the future. Take that into account. And here we are going to start off with the Deadeye changes. I know this has been widely covered, but I wanted to mention it here. The Deadeye cards no longer provide perfect accuracy except when using Painted Black. Moving on to the short game, they said the required distance to the enemy has been reduced, with the damage dealt increasing the closer the player gets to the enemy. Now this is basically what the card says it should do. So previously I thought it was bugged, the card, so I mean hopefully it's working now, but I think that's what they're trying to say here without actually forwardly saying that the card was broken. They're saying it works now. Peak Condition actually had a lot of updates to it. Now sprinting drains less stamina at all tiers. Maximum damage bonus has been reduced though, so if you're used to using Peak Condition and getting a certain amount of damage bonus, you will notice that when you have full stamina, you don't get as much of a bonus. The damage bonus also now scales with the percentage of your stamina tank that is full. So granted, while you might not be dealing as much damage as you're used to dealing when your stamina tank is full, you will now be dealing more damage than you're used to dealing, when it's half full or 75% full. This ability becomes active for 2 seconds when dealing damage, and this ability becomes active when stamina is below full. So it's anything below 100% full, you get the damage increase, but at 100% full, you do not get the damage increase, is how it's reading to my eyes. Slow and Steady, as we already covered in its own video, Deadeye now drains when damage is taken. So essentially, if you're used to tanking headshots or tanking shots in general in Slow and Steady, you're not going to be able to anymore. And if you do, you can't do it for nearly as long because it drains your Deadeye. With Eye for an Eye, the ability now works while the player is in Deadeye, so now you get the Eye for an Eye bonus while you're in Deadeye. Deadeye on each given headshot has been reduced at Tier 2 and Tier 3 to allow consistency with other ability cards, basically meaning that they nerfed it a little bit. It doesn't do as much as it used to. And finally, Deadeye is only granted if the headshot kills the enemy, not just if you hit them in the head. And next up, we have the Unblinking Eye. This ability becomes active while in Eagle Eye and while in Deadeye, and I don't really know what that means, because it should have already been active in Deadeye and Eagle Eye because it makes them drain slower. So I don't know if the card was bugged and I've just been placebo loving it for the past little bit, but it is my favorite card and it does work really well. So I don't know what they did to it. I haven't noticed it being any worse. I haven't noticed it being any better either, but I wanted to throw this in here because it is in the patch notes. And then finally, we have Winning Streak. This ability becomes active for 2 seconds when damaging an enemy. You heard me say that earlier. This 2-second thing is, I feel like, gonna be a big hindrance to the people who are used to Winning Streak adding on damage over time. So if you hit them once, twice, and then you reload and then you peek back out of cover and you hit them again, they're gonna die. That is not how this works anymore. It is if you get 2 shots on them in a 2-second span, if that second shot deals more damage than the first. That's what that means now. So that's gonna be basically it. These are all the changes that Rockstar has officially released that they've done to the ability cards. If you guys have anything else you want to see me talk about in relation to ability cards, maybe my new favorite setup, something like that, let me know in the comment section down below, because I would love to test out some new builds. However, that is gonna be it for this video. So this was everything they changed in relation to the ability cards in the newest update. This was in the patch notes. I don't know how I missed this. I think I just got so engrossed with all the stuff that was going on when the update came out that I missed the actual patch notes. So yeah, anyway, hope you guys like this video. Please let me know in the comment section down below what else you would like to see, and that's gonna be it. Thank you, peace, see you next time.